Okay, let's solve the rational equation 4 over x plus 3 plus 5, 6 equals 23 over 18. Okay, so there are basically what we want to do with this is find the least common denominator. Let's find that first. Multiply everything by the least common denominator and then solve the equation that is left. And let's not forget to check our solutions. Okay, so we're ready to begin. All right, first of all, what is the least common denominator? Well, the least common denominator is the lowest denominator that all of these denominators will divide into. So as I look at the denominators, I see that the 6 goes into the 18. So my LCD needs to have an 18. That'll take care of the 6 and the 18. But then I also need an x plus 3. So my least common denominator is going to be the expression 18 times x plus 3. That's going to be my least common denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this least common denominator and I'm going to multiply it times each of these, really the whole expression. And the reason why I'm doing that because that eliminates the fractions. The fractions are the problem. So let's do that. Now here's where your copy and paste really helps you out. So I'm going to select the whole problem and do a Control-C, and I'm going to paste the problem right here. Okay, notice that I'm using my math box for all of this. Now I'm going to take my least common denominator and I'm going to copy it as well. And I'm going to see if I can paste it right in front. Okay, there. And then I'll see if I can paste it right here. Right? And I'm going to have to move this around so I have a little more room, and I'm going to paste it right there. So here I've multiplied the least common denominator times each, really times the entire equation, so that I can basically cancel out things. Now, what can I cancel out? All right, I'll do this in red. Okay, I can cancel out here. I notice I have in common, I have the x plus 3, and that's over, and that's going to be x plus 3. Those are going to go out. That's going to leave me with the 18 times the 4. Here, I have nothing to cancel x plus 3 out, but I do have a 6 that goes into that 18 3 times. Okay, and then that's going to leave me that 3 times 5 and that x plus 3. Here, I definitely have the 18s and they go away. All right, and then that just leaves me with the x plus 3 times 23. So I'm just going to go ahead and type all that. So I have 18 times 4 times the x plus 3 is gone, so that's all I need for that term. Then I have a plus. On the next one, I have a 3 times a 5. I just want to show all the steps. Times x plus 3. And this seems like a lot of work, but actually you'll see the benefit. You can already see the benefit. The fractions are disappearing. And then finally I got 23 times x plus 3. Okay. All right, so it might seem like a lot, but now we have no fractions. That's what happens when you multiply by the LCD. Now let's simplify this expression. So I come right below here. I change my color to back to black. And I got to figure out what 18 times 4 is. I'm going to borrow my calculator for that because I don't want to do that. 18, where's my 18? All right, 18 times 4. That's 72. So I'm going to put a 72 here. All right, all this is my math box. I would not do this with a text box. This would be probably absolutely painful with a text box. All right, now I know what 3 times 5 is, so that's going to be 15 times x plus 3. And then that's going to be equal to 23. I'll just go ahead and bring that same down. I'll do the distributive property on the next step. Okay, we're still simplifying. Okay, still simplifying. So now let's get rid of these parentheses by using the distributive property. So that's going to give me 72 plus 15x plus, don't forget to multiply the 15 times 3. I know that's 45 equals, I got 23 times x, still using distributive property, plus 69. All right. Okay. All right. So let's combine our like terms. We got a 72 and a 45. I'm going to come over here and do that. I'm going to do 72 plus 45. That's 117. So 117 plus 15x equals 23x plus 69. Okay, we got an equation of variables on both sides. I'm going to let the right side be my variable side. I'm going to let the left side be my equation, be my constant side. So that means I need to subtract. 15x from both sides, and I need to subtract 69 from both sides. So basically, I'll do this. I'll go ahead and show the step here. So let's see. We come down here, and I'm going to go 60 minus 69 minus 15x. I need to do that. When I do the one side, I need to do the other. So I might as well just copy this over. Okay. All right. Of course, it'll look better if I did it like that for this side, so you can see what's going on here. Okay. All right. Okay. And let's draw my line. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and simplify. 15s are gone. 69s are gone. That's going to leave me with what looks like 48 on the left. And that's going to leave me with 23x minus 15x, which is 8x. All right. And if I divide both sides by 8, that tells me that x is equal to 6. Okay. So that is our solution. Now, all we got to do is solve and check. We've already solved it, so now let's check it. Okay, so I'm going to take this same expression, copy it over here. I like to do it in this area. Now I use my very small font so I can get everything over there. This is the check area. So all I need to do is plug this 6 in where that x is. So I'm going to copy this again, and I'm going to change that x to be a 6. Now you see why I want you to use the math box, or you can just do this on your own. All right, on paper and pencil if you like. 4 9ths. All right. Plus, oops, that's not a plus. Plus 5 6. Equals to 23 over 18. Okay? If that's a true sentence, then we're good. And actually, if I use 18 as my LCM here, all right, because I can rewrite the 4 9ths as 8 over 18. All right, and I can rewrite the 5 9ths, the 5 6, as 6 goes into 18 3 times. So that's going to give me 3 times 5 is 15 over 18. And the question is 8 over 18, 15 over 18 equal to 23 over 18? And since 8 plus 15 equals a 23 over 18, then we know that looks like everything checks out because 23 over 18 is equal to 23 over 18. So we've done a solve and a check, and that completes our example. So, what is our solution again? X is equal to 6. I always like to make my solutions big and green